Hey there, Dango Stu here. I want to make a special video for you guys today because I've actually decided to take this month off. I put a video up on the main channel talking a bit about it. Not much is going on, but I was getting pretty burnt out. And I was in sort of two minds about how to go with the Patreon stuff. You guys make these monthly donations, which are really greatly appreciated, and I'm not going to be putting any videos out this month. But I sort of realised, and I hope you agree, that one thing that Patreon really allows is for me to take a break. You know, if I don't make videos, I don't get paid, and if I keep doing it, I'm just going to burn out and stop doing it. So I really like to thank you all for making this little break and having a rest possible. So I really appreciate that. I will be doing a few things, as I said in the other video. I'm going to do some FAQs, I'll be doing some editing while I'm away, having a rest anyway, but I just won't be getting the normal weekly videos out. But I thought, while I'm sort of making this little video, I'd do a little bit of a workshop tour instead. So I'm not going to edit this, we'll do the whole thing in one take and just have a wander around, so it's probably going to be a bit flaky, but bear with me. So you probably see bits of the workshop all the time. Mostly we use like the drill press, the grinder, that kind of stuff. This is actually a little parts washer, the press. People think my bench is messy, but ours is even worse. Then next to my bench, there's actually never much of a gap, but in here is an old Series 1 Land Rover we're building, doing up. It actually belongs to Dave and Arm, but I've been helping them with it. So this is a 1955, 4, 6, something like that. And it's getting pretty close. We've welded up all the chassis and everything, and over here, yes, it's a very messy workshop, I know. Under all this rubbish near the boat is the motor from it. It's actually just been off to the engineers. So the motor, when it goes back in the Land Rover, is actually going to be pretty good. It's a dual sort of side valve, overhead valve combination, 2 litre petrol motor, but it's all back now, so pretty soon we'll be dropping that in and that'll be getting a lot closer. There's loads of helicopters around today too. Must be something going on. It sounds like Apocalypse Now out there. Boat's getting there. I've done a little bit of this just hot glue gun stuff to position the longitudinals and just make sure it's all getting square. I've got to buy some more 6mm ply, but it's getting there, slowly, I'll admit. Round here, so this is the back of my toolbox. A couple of old outboards. This is actually an old 4-stroke Yamaha that I want to do a series of videos on, because we've been doing a lot of 2-stroke stuff lately, so I want to do a series of videos on that once our little Johnson's finished. I've ordered the bearings. The bearings we took out the other day are all pretty bad, and I saw they've been shipped, so pretty soon we'll have the bearings and we can put that whole gearbox back together. Trying not to lose all the little bits and pieces in the process, but we'll be right. This here is my motorbike. This is my Royal Enfield. It hasn't got too many Ks, about 5,000 Ks on the clock now. Been enjoying that one. And then this one here we've just been doing a bit of a job on. It's almost back together now. Just waiting for a gasket now for this sort of port side crankcase cover. Then that's ready to go as well. What else has been happening around here? Not much I can think of. It's not the most interesting workshop to tour, but there you go. Now, in case you're wondering what stuff over here is too, this is the oil we use for car servicing. This is a waste oil drum, and that's a waste coolant drum. Then trucks just come and collect all that. I think they take the oil for free, but you pay for coolant because they recycle the oil. Oh, this is my truck too, I should show you that. This truck used to belong to the Australian Army. They sold them all recently. They're getting rid of thousands of these things. Oh, getting old. They're pretty simple. It's a 3.9 litre Isuzu diesel, 4-speed manual, but I've set it up just with a bed in the back for camping. Because it's a soft top, it breathes quite nicely, so it's actually quite good for camping. Pretty much go anywhere 4-wheel drive, and then whenever you pull up, just jump in the back. So I'm pretty happy with this. I've only owned it maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. No, I put power steering in it, didn't have power steering, so I added that. And it's made it much more drivable. And yeah, now I really like it. All right, let's put this here. Anyway, there you go. That's a bit of a tour around the workshop. It's pretty cramped. I wish it was twice as big as it is, but you know. Anyway, once again, thank you very much for becoming a patron of Dango Marine, and I'll catch you in a couple of weeks when we'll hopefully be putting that gearbox back together. All right, see ya.